Hi Virgo, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning into your January 6 card spread. I am an intuitive tarot card reader and I will be pulling out some messages from the cards here that could be helpful for you for the upcoming month of January. If you're not familiar with the way I do things, Virgo, I do provide an extended version to this reading where I do lay out 10 more cards. You will find the extended version below in the show more section via the link. It does come with a trailer, so if you're not sure how it all works, please feel free to check out the trailer. Otherwise, this reading can be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's jump into it and see what cards come out for the sign of Virgo for January. Virgo, January. Okay, let's start off with the Three of Pentacles. Now, this is you as Pentacles energy, or this could be an earth sign you might be dealing with in the month of January. Three of Pentacles, you're really coming together and becoming more connected with people here. Now, oftentimes the earthly realm can speak of monetary gains, assets, business, wealth, and things of that nature here, because this is the artisan, the craftsman, showing his goods and services to these people here. So there's a lot of planning or promotion that's coming into play here. So promotional goods, services, ideas. There'll be a lot of things that will be open for discussion, and for the most part, I feel like it's going to be received quite well here, Virgo. So if you've got any ideas to share with a significant other, to share with your colleagues, maybe to share with a boss, or a business collaborator, it does show that people are becoming more open and receptive to the ideas that you put forward in the month of January. Discussions, compromise, and sacrifices might need to be made here as well. So it might be a month where you draw attention to that. There could also be a fellow earth sign who is making these decisions or instigating negotiations with you. Could even involve offers and counter offers for goods, services, estates, property, and assets. Now, the Three of Cups has come up with the Three of Pentacles, so I don't know if this is a third-party situation or a tripartite. There could be a collaborative environment happening or forming with three people. Could also be options around you, maybe in love, maybe in career, or hanging out with two other people, siblings. These people could be quite influential or important to you during this month. Now, the next card over is the Four of Cups, and this is all about realizing feelings and emotions and understanding things, but it's also a card of pleasant surprises that are destined to be in our path here. So you can see the hand of God emerging from the cloud here, offering the cup to the man that does not see it. So it's almost like things that you haven't seen coming, pleasant surprises, I think, for the most part, but also life-altering surprises. And I say life-altering because you're sitting here at the Tree of Life. Now, for a lot of you, this middle column has a lot of water. You do have 3 Cups cards out of 6. So 3 out of 6 are Cups cards. Speaks about emotion, also about a water sign potentially coming in around you, or that this water sign might be feeling deeply emotionally connected to you. But I feel like you're realizing a lot internally. Maybe you're finally having feelings for someone. Maybe someone's feelings are becoming known to you. There could be a confession here that could take place. But it's always the one you least suspect, or it's an option that you hadn't even considered that's going to come streaming in. Or an opportunity you hadn't thought possible, or thought or deemed highly unlikely, could be bound to happen here for you during this month. But I feel like with the Star card, because the Star card can bring news of destiny and fate and things that are destined for us, the stars aligning, so to speak, I really feel like there's destiny at play here. The Star card can be someone under the sign of an Aquarius also coming in, a destined Aquarian friend or lover or agent or representative, someone that you might be in touch with during this time. The Star card can also lead to fame and publications and things being in the public eye. So you might be launching something new, a new website. You might be promoting something on your social media page. You might be gaining a mass following on social media, on sites like LinkedIn, online connections, whether be it romantic, through dating apps, LinkedIn, professional, friendship, Facebook, social media. These sorts of things could be potentially gaining momentum here for you in the month of January, Virgo. It could be the destined Aquarius, yes. The star is represented by the purifier, the water bearer. Now this can be analogized as ritualistic or cleansing behavior. Forgiveness, closure, emotional openness, emotional opportunity. Maybe for a lot of you, I feel with the Star card and the twin flame, there's healing of a twin flame relationship happening for a lot of you Virgos, potentially. But the Star card can be online connections, joining online media realms, publications, writing, putting something out there for the world to see, or gaining fame or recognition. So it could most certainly be accolades that are coming your way, Virgo, from career, from love, becoming exclusive in a relationship, but it's possibly connected to something new because it's sitting above the Fool card. New beginnings, new adventures, potentially tied into that. Now you also have the Two of Cups here, which is a twin flame union. Traditionally, it does represent a binding of some kind, entering into a relationship, having more compromise, negotiation, and sacrifice evident in a relationship this month, meeting someone very special, or a focus on business connections, love relationships, and friendships. It's all about people, okay? Very much a month centered on people, connecting with people, and building on these existing connections. Now, it could be a water sign that's coming in around you, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. The lion symbol here could also symbolize someone under the sign of a Leo. And this could be validation from the cards here that someone under this sign could be a twin flame soulmate union that is presently around you or will be around you sometime in the month of January. Proposals, wedding plans, wedding engagements, could absolutely be the case. Renewal of vows, anything to do with marriage, whether it's separation, whether it's compromise, whether it's coming together into a union. These sorts of things are emphasized potentially for you during this upcoming month, Virgo. But I love what this represents, the coming together of a very powerful union. The fact that you've got the Star card to support that, well, it's no surprise that we can see the Three of Cups. No wonder you're rejoicing and celebrating here, because something is definitely worth celebrating. Something is definitely worth enjoying or toasting to, or connecting with other people over. There is a celebration, potentially a celebration of love or a union. You might even be invited to a wedding or a special ceremony. The Three of Cups, for the most part, it's almost like the goddesses of fate. He's celebrating something big. So there could be an auspicious event coming up where you'll be able to connect with a lot of people. A lot of people might be around you. You might even be meeting a twin flame at one of these events. Again, it's almost like it's highly unexpected, or it's someone might come even someone might even come forward and express their emotions. You know, the cups, an outpour of emotion, confess something here to you, and it's always the one you sort of didn't expect. It's the least suspected person here, Virgo. So that could potentially be coming up. Is this Three Cups here? Yes, but there's something unexpected, and it could come through friends or colleagues. Something that someone might reveal. They might want to join forces with you. They might want your feedback on something. They might propose something that you weren't really expecting, be it in a financial way, in a platonic, in a romantic way. But these sorts of surprises could be coming up around you. And the fact that you also have the Fool card here. Now, this could be an Aries. The Fool can speak of adventure, absolutely, taking a chance, taking a risk-taking behavior here, either from yourself, Virgo, or someone you're dealing with, potentially an Aries. The Fool card can also be travel plans, traveling for work, potentially wanting to make a move of some kind. The Fool card can be seen as irrational, but he's driven by his passion, his desires, his zest for life, his will to live. And you have to admire him for his adventurism. He's got the white rose in his hand here, so this is a notion of submission or surrendering to something. So submission of documents, submitting to a mate, submitting to a request, someone submitting something to you. That could be coming up in Jan. But for the most part, the Fool is a pioneer in a way. Again, must be admired, but he's on the edge of a precipice here. So risk-taking behavior, risky behavior, yes, absolutely could be the case here. But he's on the edge of a breakthrough here, so it's either make or break. And the sun guides his path here, which is quite powerful. The sun can be all about the self-growth, self-identity, inner child, child memories, releasing the inner child, resurfacing of childhood dreams, childhood memories, flooding back in, okay, the flooding coming in here. But I really feel like because it's Aries energy, there's a lot of motivation within you or around you for large undertakings, whether it's in career or love. It's bravery, it's acceleration, it's accepting a challenge. Aries energy loves a challenge. Can also be conflict, passion, and opposition here as well. So some of you might be facing online conflict, online opinions, opposition, feedback, critique, criticism, publications, reviews, for businesses, for creative works, for social media engagement. It could be a vast array of things, Virgo, but nonetheless to have that full energy. It could also be an experience. Some of you have a lesson that you're meant to learn. The stars will align so you can learn that lesson. It's almost like you're destined to encounter what it is that you're supposed to encounter because it's a learning curve. Why? Because the Fool has to endure the lessons. As hard, as tough, as exhilarating, as momentous, as life-changing that these lessons could be, they're coming up around you in January here, Virgo. So that's something not to ignore and to really, really pay attention to. Because a lot of firsts might be coming into the picture, but don't be too hard on yourself because we all need to experience something the first time. Unfortunately, life isn't a rehearsal, so to speak. You're here in this body, in this mind frame, in this lifetime as this person, as this spiritual entity, and there's going to be mistakes. It's trial and error, so there could be even a somewhat testing phase coming up for a lot of you Virgos in this month. I will leave your reading at that and continue with the extended, the link to which will be available below in the show notes section. Just wanted to say thank you again for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed this reading.